Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping into another session of Epic 7. Now today, got some more summoning for you guys. This time around, we're going to be summoning for ML Sharun. That's right, but before we jump into that, of course, our free daily summon. Let's see what they got in store for us this time around. Let's see if it's a... What a funny joke. After Elvira got her kit changed because of it, but Prophetic Candlestick, good artifact to have. Always have a copy of every single artifact in the game. You never know when they might be useful. But alright, look at this animation right here. It looks sick! And we're going to be summoning for her right now. So we're at full pity here, unfortunately, and I was looking at the summon, so we can get Sez here. I actually don't own a copy of Sez. I don't want a copy of Sez right now, because that means I'll lose a 50-50 against Sharun, and they're sort of Autumn Eclipse too, so kind of iffy there, although next week isn't that much better. You got Para and Noble Oath. It's alright though. Let's go ahead and summon, and see what we can get. I'm hoping we get her soon, because I don't have full pity. I don't have 10k miss. Oh, shoot. Alright, guys. Oh yeah, you can't write this stuff. Come on, please don't. It can't possibly be, right? It can't be like, I get Sez from the, like, it's a golden spark, it says, but I also get like purple, like I get a Kitty Clarissa. I don't think that's possible. I think it would just be a golden shine if that was the case. Oh shoot, Leah's on raid up too. Well, that's kind of nice. Obligatory Smilegate, please put an ML3 star in every Mystic rotation. That'd be kind of cool. That's a knight. Oh, it's a warrior. Okay. Is it? It is. It's a Soul Weaver. Oh my god. Guys, this is great. For not getting ML Shu, I tried so hard to get ML Shu. I tried so hard. I threw everything that I had at ML Shu and I didn't get her. But to get Dragon King Sharun, now that is pretty cool. People have been saying that she actually doesn't seem that good, but you know what? Look at that sprite. That sprite looks absolutely amazing. I love it. Let's go ahead and give her a test. Shall we? Oh my god, there's more to this summon, Jesus. Alright, well then, I think it's time for us to head on over to the arenas and give her a go. Alright guys, let's go ahead and test out Dragon King Sharun in some RTA. She is a unit that's kind of difficult to draft. You can't just kind of force her into every draft, right? But she is a really good niche unit in my opinion from my brief testing in Arena with her. Now in Arena, you're really only fighting against units that occasionally stun, like Arwell. You're not really fighting against all the DDRs and things like that. No one puts those on their defense team. So we'll test her out here, and we're gonna purposefully... Ooh, okay. I'm fighting someone in gold. Let's ban Aola. I'm gonna see if people pick stuff like Lua, if they'll go for Arwells, or, you know, those types of units that have stuns in their kit. And we'll test Dragon King Sharun's effectiveness against them. It feels so weird saying Dragon King Sharun, but it is what it is. It is all a reference to some Korean folklore or something like that. There's some lore behind it. Same thing with like Bunny Dom. All right, but let's go for. I guess we just go for. Let's go for an Tywin. The reason we're going for a Tywin over LRK is because I feel like if you go LRK, people are kind of, I mean, I guess a Tywin too, people are kind of less inclined to try and debuff you. We'll see though. Zio is going to get picked up here, that is fine. Zio gets picked up. Crimson Armand's really not what I want to fight right now. Sharun does have a full buff strip, like decrease the cooldowns of everything by 2 turns, which is really, really strong. So we could try to bring her here if they're trying to tank up with a bunch of buffs, and see what we can do. He's going Zio to prevent me from going fast, I guess, which I'm okay with. Who would we like to bring into this, though? Spectre Tenebria seems like she could be okay. My opponent might bring Bellion if that's the case, though. Kind of don't want to fight a Bellion. But with Zio there, I'm kind of inclined to do so. Let's do it. We can counter Bellion pretty easily. There's quite a few units that can punish her. And at this point, I don't really know who to pick. I don't want to pick Sharun early. Karina's pretty good into Zio. Let's go for her. I don't want to pick Sharun early, because what if they pick some unit that sleeps or stuns here, right? If they don't, we'll still try to put her in draft and try to get her through. Okay, Bellion's going to get picked up with the skin. Very nice. I actually don't have the skin on mine yet. I didn't redeem it. Oops. I'll go ahead and do that very soon afterwards. But Bellion's gonna get picked up. Let's see if we can try to get, come on, pick something that stuns, something, anything. Pick DDR. I think DDR is pretty good into my team, right? Easily controllable here, no cleanser besides a Tywin. I'm gonna go for Ocean Breeze Luluka. Ooh, kinda did not want that. That's kind of an icky pick, right? I don't really like that. Do we still go Dragon King Sharun? I don't know about that. Let's try. Dragon King Sharun in here. What will happen if you use her into a team like this, right? Well, what would happen? Bellion picked up means Rylet seems pretty good into this team, actually. Remnant Violet seems pretty good into this team. Yeah, Remnant Violet. So let's go for him. If we banned the Bellion, then he needs another unit to reach the Spectre, otherwise she's kind of sitting in the back and chilling. Oh, Briar Witch is really good here, actually. I'd probably ban the Briar Witch if he picked her. Zahhak. Zahhak's also pretty good into this team, so I'm gonna ban the Zahhak here. He's probably banning Rylet. Oh, he's not. He's banning Karina. Ooh, interesting. Let's give the extra health to the Spectre. I don't think Dragon King Sharun really needs it all too much. Let's see what she can do here. If she gets silenced by Zio, I'll be a little sad, but it's okay, because we can probably get it cleansed with the A Tywin. I'm gonna wait for the Crimson Armin to kind of pop her buffs before we use Sharun's S3. Strip everything, right? Alright, so she is on counter Celestine, so she'll still provide some utility to the team. Let's see who gets hit first. Is it A Tywin? A Tywin gets hit. Oh, who did he target? I didn't see. Alright, Zio's going. He is going for the Sharun. Alright. If he's going for Sharun, let's just go ahead and hit the Zio and try to provoke him. Oh, nice little dual attack. I'll take that right there. Good little hit there. Very nice. Sharun did get cleansed. Come on, yes, look at that. Crimson Armin gonna be coming in with that buff. So when she buffs and gives that invincibility and immunity, we can actually go ahead and do this now. We can inflict the class debuffs. The class debuffs would actually inflict defense break onto the Bellion. Now, Ocean Breeze Luluka's going afterwards. She can cleanse this, but it is fine. It is fine for her to cleanse right here. We're gonna go with Rylet and stuff into this guy anyway. I think what we can do is we can just S1 here to blind. If we can blind the... Oh, we didn't blind the Bellion. If we can stun the Bellion, that'd also be fantastic. I love how we have a 75% chance to do things, and it lands on the 25% chance instead. Alright, very good. We did stun the Bellion. She can't go here. Let's see if we can stun this Zio. It's a 1 in 3 chance. Yes, very good. Look at that. We're playing a little bit of control. And we could actually just let rip A Tywin's S3, because he already used all of his units' cleanses, and Zio and Bellion are both exposed. They don't have immunity here. So now Zio's defense broken. We'll go for him. Very nice. We hit the Bellion too. And now he's kind of in a predicament, because Rylet's just going to sit here. If he hits Rylet, we're just going to gain focus stacks. He can't hit Spectre Tenebria. Okay. Alright, he gave us Rage there with that dual attack. Pretty good. Let's go with the S3. That's a pretty good demonstration of what Sharun can do, right? No stuns on the opponent's side, but she kind of gives you... I mean, obviously you can argue that Earth Sharun would also do the same here because of the full buff strip on that S3. It's really nice. It's really useful. And yeah, I actually kind of liked her in that situation. Worked out very well. Let's try again. Alright, let's go into this second round over here. See what my opponent's got in store for us. Let's see, we're gonna ban... Oh, good, we can ban 2 people. Okay, Aola and Aiden are gonna get banned out here. Let's see if there's any stuns or sleeps that happen to drift our way. Alright, Navy Captain Landy and Conqueror Lilius are both banned. I think that's fine. I don't like fighting Sea Lilius anyway. With ML Landy, there's so many units that can counter her nowadays. I don't feel like she's ever been that big of an issue since Bibulus has been released. And since ML Bologna's got her buff, right? And ML Ken getting his buff too. So let's see. Arwol getting picked up here. That's a Dragon King Sharun game for sure. Now I don't want to pick her too early. Maybe my opponent's going to pick other things that can work. That can like also stun and sleep. That can work with my ML Sharun. Okay, so let's go for a. We could go for a Last Rider Crow. I think that's not a terrible option here. Last Rider Crow seems fine. Crimson Army's probably a little bit better here because I'm not susceptible to. Not gonna be super susceptible to my opponent picking Minigod Lilius, but I'll go with the Zeo just to protect myself, prevent my opponent from picking a fast unit to snipe down my LRK, something like a Straze or Minigod Lilius, or even a ML Leica, for example. I mean, those are usually picked. Straze and Leica are usually picked at the bottom here, but prevents the Minigod Lilius at least. And let's see, after these 2 picks, I think Dragon King Sharun can be can come in nicely, especially if they pick more units that buff. As you saw in the first match there, against opponents who buff very heavily, if you time it right, you'll always be able to strip their buffs, right? It's kind of like the whole Aola versus Handguy situation. Either Aola pops the S3 first, and you get a bunch of debuffs and Handguy cleanses, or Handguy pops the S3 first because he's forced to, maybe there's defense breaks on his team, and then Aola comes in and strips all those buffs afterwards. Bellion's gonna get picked up here. That is kind of bold, but hey, I respect it. That Bellion skin looks absolutely beautiful. He's gonna pick the ML Ken too! Oh no, the ML Ken is actually a really nice pick because normally you pick ML Ken into the Bellion. She has an AoE, she can't help but hit you. So yeah, it's a lot of damage that we could have done to him there. Unfortunately, he took the ML Ken, therefore we gotta find another way around this Bellion. So I think Dragon King Sharun is the pick here, just because there is an Arwol on the other side. I want to test her out here. And what else could we do? Rylet is a really good pick too. Rylet and Briarwitch, right? I think Rylet and Briarwitch are both pretty decent. Because if I pick Briarwitch with Rylet, it's kind of like what he's doing with Bellion and ML Ken. Now I'm going to pick the Briarwitch here, not picking the Rylet yet. Briarwitch is just a really good blanket defense breaker, buff stripper, right? She's really, really strong. And who knows, I could end up banning the Bellion after I see these next 2 picks. ML Ken can also not kill the Briarwitch in 1 hit, which is kind of nice. Elena's gonna get picked up, so she wants to cleanse off of our AoEs. That's fine. That's okay. We can let this Elena through. I'm okay with that. ML Ken's gonna get an effect res buff, and I don't think I'm a huge fan of that, but if we ban out the Bellion, we can soul burn our Bryceria with Zeo. So that's also something that's available to us. Do I want to go for, depends on this last unit, but I could go for something like LQC? Oh, Tempest Surin, actually. Interesting, because we could actually go for something like an Arunka. Or Karina. Arunka or Karina could work here. Or Summer Break Charlotte could also work here. Let's go for Summer Break Charlotte. Let's go for something that's a bit more fun. We could just ban out the Bellion. Yeah, I don't want to ban out Bellion. LRK is pretty good though into the Bellion. Could go for a ban on ML Ken. Oh, actually, there's a lot of units we could ban here. I feel like ML Ken's probably the safest ban. Okay, Sunbreak Charlotte can't be countered. I was afraid he's gonna ban the Sunbreak Charlotte, but he goes for the Bryceria. I think that's okay. Let's go for this. Seems like a pretty fun team. This looks like it's fun. Sunbreak Charlotte's pretty bulky. My entire team's pretty tanky besides Zio, but he has DFI, so he should stay alive, hopefully. Alright, S3 on who? We can push back the Tempest Sharun, but there is no real reason to do so. We could just hit the Bellion back instead, yeah? Let's go ahead and focus down the Bellion here. Very good. She is going to counter. That's fine. Get a little barrier for everyone. Alright, let's see if he stuns anyone here. I want to see if he stuns, because that's where Sharun gets to come in. Alright, we'll get to cut, and then we'll get to strip. Nope, he's not going to. He's just going to get rid of the barrier on the Sunbreak Charlotte. Oh, he gabbed on his Tempest Sharun. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Alright, that's a lot of damage. We got silenced as well. Can we stun somebody? Can we stun the Tempest Sharun? Oh, nope. Alright, but we're gonna go for the S1 anyway, just because of Sunbreak Charlotte. Let's let the Elena go. And she's probably gonna S3. Yep. Okay, perfect. So now that we have this, we can just go for the LRKS3 anyway. I'm going to heal up because he's on lifesteal. And we also get immunity for everybody, namely the Sunbreak Charlotte. That's who I want to protect. Okay. And Charlotte here, everyone seems to be on counter, so I'm going to hit the Elena. Seems like she's the squishiest unit. Oh my god, Elena's also on counter! Holy. Alright, that's not good. And, oh, we're going to waste another dual attack here. Unfortunate. Okay, unfortunate. We do heal up a little bit, though. It's not terrible. Okay, everyone still has immunity. We're still looking good. We just need Sharun to come around and strip everyone's buffs. Okay, let's go S1. We've got the barrier, and the extra attack comes in. Oh no. Okay, dude, we did resist on the Sunbreak Charlotte. It's kind of nice. He did strip the immunity, which I was hoping he wouldn't. Okay, come on, Arwell. Yeah, see, that's the other thing. When you have something like this, your opponent's just not going to attack you. Your opponent's just not going to attack you with what you hope, right? So they're not going to stun or anything like that. Let's go for an S3. Let's go ahead and just strip everything, push everyone back. I probably won't be able to push the Elena back. She's probably built with a ton of resistance. That's alright. Oh, he countered and he cleansed everything. Oh, that kind of sucked. LRK those 2 turns as well. Kinda sucks here. Let's go for the Tempest Sharun. Okay, good little AoE there. Elena's gonna heal up. Tempest Sharun doesn't go back into okay, that's okay. Let's go for the S3 here onto the belly, and she is defense broken after all. This will push the Arwell up. Arwell again still can't stun. Dragon King Sharun's like right on her heels, right? So if she stuns here, Sharun gets to push up, and then we'll still be okay. Yeah, so he has to S1. Zio gets to go. Unfortunately, I don't think we can kill Tempest Sharun with Zio here, so I might as well just go for this. Sunbreak Charlotte's coming in too. She is on Unity, so even if she doesn't have her dual attack buff, it's fine. I think we did have it though. Alright, who do we go for? Who do we stun? Let's stun the Arwell here. Nope, no stun. Our Cell Steam did heal us a little bit. Alright, Tempest Sharun has 1 turn until her S3. Zio still has DFI, so we're looking good. We're looking good. I think we can finish off the Arwell with Zio. Yep. So we can finish off the Arwell with Zio. And then see, basically what happened was Arwell held onto her skills, and that's fine. In RTA, if your opponent just holds their skills, they never pop their skills, it's good for you. It's a win. It's kind of like if you have Bunny Dom and your opponent's C. Lilius never pops off, right? It's technically good for you. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Elena's gonna go. She doesn't have her S3. Zio's gonna go, so we're gonna proc the Sunbreak Charlotte. And because we proc the Sunbreak Charlotte, we expose the Tempest Sharun, and so we can probably just finish her off here. Yeah, we didn't even need that dual attack there. It would have finished her off. But yeah, there you go. ML Sharun. Another match under her belt. Not too shabby. The opponent again didn't use their skills, but as a result, Tempest Sharun didn't have the barrier. They were looking pretty squishy there. Not too bad. Alright guys, been trying to test Sharun for the better part of an hour now, and we've just been fighting aggro and cleave players, and I've been trying to shoehorn her in. It obviously doesn't work, so we're gonna try to deter that aggro cleave playstyle, make our opponents play standard. So we're gonna have to first pick Zio. I've been getting first pick quite a lot lately, which I don't necessarily like. I still prefer second pick, I think, over first pick, because reacting to my opponent is much easier than initiating fights. See, look at that. They're gonna be cleaving here. Oh no, they're gonna speed contest. Oh, how bold. Alright, let's go Sage Ball. And let us go for, what else do we go for here? Karina. Karina's okay. Ed's okay. Non-attack skill. Bunny Dom. What do we do? Bunny Dom's okay. C. Lilius. Sage Ball. Zio. Karina seems fine. Karina seems okay though. Let's go for DJB. Yeah, let's go DJB as well. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't use Sharun here. Oh my god, I thought we were able to, because oh my god, Ed and Navy Captain Landy, huh? Disgusting. But Ed means that we can Lionheart this. Navy Captain Landy also means we can Lionheart this, and what else can we do? Lionheart's pretty good here. Knockwall? No, probably not Knockwall. Karina. What do you do against this? Could probably go for... another unit that works quite well here that can potentially cut my opponent, do some damage. I think Karina is still just the way to go. Let's go Karina. We can always ban the Ron. Like, banning Ron is fine. Elvira's picked up as well. Let's ban the Ron. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. He's gonna ban the Lionheart, but that's okay. Cleave using... wow, Cleave using Elvira. That's kind of disgusting. But, hey, let's see if we can do this. Alright, Zio's gonna go first. We can just go ahead and get rid of the, get rid of the C. Lilius. I don't want a Vigor buff. Yeah, I don't want that Vigor buff at all. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, Landy's gonna counter. Fantastic. You love to see it. Let's go for a stun here. No stun. Another counter. Fantastic. You love to see it. So Landy gets to go. And she's gonna focus down the Karina. She's also gonna proc her extra attack, which kinda sucks, but here we are. What are you supposed to do? Alright. There we go. Elvira's gonna go. She'll probably go for the Karina. Karina seems like she is the target here. She does, yeah, she does do a lot of true damage. So she does a damage proportional to the HP. Yeah, so about a third of our HP gone there. Alright, let's see who Ed goes for. He's also gonna go for Karina. Fantastic! Let's keep going for the C. Lilius, or not. Let us go for a defense break on the Landy. Okay. No defense break on Landy. That's beautiful. Alright, let's just go ahead and finish off the C. Lilius then. Alright, let's go for this. Alright, get that extra turn. Go get some healing by hitting the Elvira. Alright, yeah, he's just gonna keep hitting. Oh my god, and he gets the extra hit here too. Okay, good thing is, Karina actually gets that defense buff, and Sage Ball does push up here. He's not gonna be able to sleep, but we go for this anyway. She's the safest target to hit. Karina just needs to nuke the ML Landy and we're fine. Alright, she is gonna go for the S1. We seem to be resisting, which is kind of nice. Okay, good. We are resisting. That's really, really nice. So let's go for an S3 onto the ML Landy. And Zio's gonna follow up here. Boom. Alright, beautiful, beautiful. So we can go ahead and kill the Landy. And go into the Ed, hopefully. Oh yes, beautiful stuff. Good stuff. Alright. He's gonna go for the S3. He's gonna go for Zio. That's okay. We can just, all of our units that have debuffs, we just hit the Elvira instead. We just do this, right? Hit the Elvira instead. Probably could have soul burned that for more healing. But you just do this, and then you use Karina to finish off the Ed. Okay, so this Ed isn't actually on a healing artifact, so no Sigurd or anything like that. Samsara Prayer Beads. Elvira, I think she can only do the Beguile thing like once every few turns. Yeah, it's not every turn. So we can just go for an S1. Actually, we don't even need to go for an S1 there. Just go for Elvira here. Boom. Right? Just go for this. And we can just go ahead and heal. So let's go for some S1. Soul Burn. The earlier we do the Soul Burn, the better, because as Frenzy racks up, we do actually get a bit of a disadvantage. Right, healing is reduced. All of my units now are pretty high res, and I don't think the Elvira can solo us. So we could just go ahead and, we don't even need a S3 with Sage Ball, just go for the S1. Keeping her alive is good, because we have a target to hit. Okay, that is fine. Let's go for a hit onto the Ed. Okay, is Ed gonna counter? Very nice, he is. That'll proc the Karina. Very good. So we do jump forward in combat readiness, and then we just get to push up. And I think we're good. We're done. So good job, Cleaver. Anyway, this is essentially what I've been fighting for the past hour, so I'm just gonna leave you guys off with this clip over here, just a little bonus one. No Dragon King Sharun, unfortunately, but it's almost 8 o'clock. I've been keeping my wife waiting. She's probably hungry and wants to eat dinner, so I'm gonna be heading off before I die. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe for more Epic 7 content. And until next time, take care.